And oh crap. Well, a very good evening, everybody out there. Ben is sharing. You can go for it. Share it. Go for it, dude. Ben is currently sharing our. Hey, Sean, what's up, Gerald? Everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ben has shared it. Have you shared it?
Yes.
Awesome. If you guys want to go ahead and share the stream, the more people that we have watching, the better. We always appreciate those comments, likes. Oh, look, see, Ben just shared your stream.
Oh, that
was me. We're self-glorification. We're just sharing.
I'm so bad at this.
We're sharing our own streams. All right, so let's get the restream chat up and running because I forgot. All right, so Ben has liked the stream. Restream chat is up and running. All right, cool. So we got that going on. All right, guys. Well, welcome to episode 9 of Let's Talk Gundam with the one, the only Uberscosplay. Thank you for Will. Omel, thank you so much for liking the stream. Thank you for my partner and friend Will liking, or actually handling last week. Last week was my grandmother's 88th birthday. So we had a little dinner thing at my parents' house in Miami. So we did that. Hey, Varun, what's up? Thanks for sharing the stream. Hope to see you this Thursday again, Varun. Always great to see you. So we had a little party at my parents' house. And, I really appreciate Will and you guys. I checked out the stream. Hey, Sean, thanks so much for liking the stream. I checked it out. You guys had definitely a lot of cool stuff going on and a lot of interesting discussion about lore. And
we were mostly just talking about the anime.
Yeah, so that's okay,
kind of geeking out.
Talk about the anime. That's what we do here at Flynn's. We talk about anime and all things, anything really, Gundam, anime, cosplay stuff.
I've finally got my DVDs unpacked as well, so I got to start loaning you stuff.
Yes. In increments so that we can take it little by little.
I'll dole it out to you slowly.
Exactly. Pedal it on. Give me a little taste, here and there. So, and also thanks for everybody who came out to the cosplay event. It was last Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago, the cosplay Fan Fest episode 2. Hope you guys got that sticker. As you saw, to kind of segue in, before you do that, I want to make sure you guys know where to find us. All the information is there underneath us. Uberscosplay is under there as well. But Ben, where can they find you as well?
Anywhere? If you guys would like to follow any of my model kit or even, especially my costume stuff, you can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube as Uberscosplay. But I'm also here at Flynn's Arcade in Margate on Thursdays for Build and Paint Night. So if you want to get into the hobby or if you got something you're already working on, it doesn't just have to be Gunpla. We got people that bring in Warhammer miniatures. Got people that bring in dolls.
We had also it wasn't Gundam yet. Like last time, I bought in, what is that mech? The girl. Remember he made it for his computer. Like she had like long hair. Was that Gundam? That wasn't Gundam. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was Gundam.
It was Gundam?
That's actually Mobile Doll May.
Oh,
it's from the recent Build Fighter show.
Okay.
It's kind of like one of those Mecha Musume ones we had here earlier.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, yeah, you're right. They build all types of stuff. Sean brought Warhammer, the old Warhammer stuff.
I was looking at some of his stuff on Facebook. He's got like a ton of Warhammer miniatures. He's got like whole armies.
Yeah.
And I was just liking his posts, and now I'm getting like ads for Warhammer miniatures. Like, no, I don't need another.
Thank you, Zuckerberg.
I don't need another expensive hobby. Facebook, leave me alone.
That will be competitive play because you'd be playing against other people.
Oh, that would be terrible. It would be a never-ending war of escalation.
Exactly. So, Of course, you can find Uberscosplay. His information, like I said, is below on Facebook and Instagram, right? At Uberscosplay.
Yes, Uberscosplay.
So it's UBERS Cosplay, guys. Check him out. Be sure to give him a follow and a like and a share. And all our information is there as well. Remember, we stream these on Twitch. I'm trying to get in the better habit of bringing them to YouTube and creating the header video and all that kind of stuff. So little by little, it'll be more proficient.
Sorry, not
Yeah,
sorry.
Sean's like, sorry, not sorry. A little more proficient. Of course, we got to kind of break it down as easily as possible. So just as an announcement, as you guys have probably seen on my recent shares on our stories, we have announced the date for our Halloween party here at Flynn's. That's going to be on October, I believe it's the 24th. Let me confirm that date because I always forget when that. Yep, October 24th from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. And we're going to do a bunch of different things that we don't normally do. My wife's going to come out and do face painting stuff for the kids and for adults if they want to have their face painted. So face painting stuff and, popcorn and giveaways. And we're going to do actually a cosplay contest. We're going to do a costume contest. For that, Megan the Megatron, and I'm going to talk to you about it as well. Ben, we're gonna get. She's kind of helping us with it, and then also be able to have like you and maybe a couple others do the judging.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, a little more official. So nothing super crazy. You got to work out the prizes, and then we're also going to do a trunk or treat for that night as well. So I'm looking for like 6 people to do 6 cars, 6 trunks for the kids, so they can come out.
So you have the cars lined up.
Exactly. So to be this way where they park in backwards, so that it's not on the street side, it's on the sidewalk side, and the kids can go there, because the day and age we live in, I don't know how many people are going to let their kids go trick or treating.
Yeah, I think it's going to be rough to be a kid this year.
It's going to be controlled. So that's what we want to do. We want to be able to provide an option, sealed candy, safe, quote unquote, It's always safe here, but nonetheless. So that's what we're going to do. That is October 24th, guys. And then, like Ben had stated, we have our build and paint night every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Last Thursday,
we're going to start needing a bigger place.
Yeah,
the past 2
like,
nights,
oh my gosh.
The past two weeks we've done it, we had to break out extra tables, and it is packed to the gills.
Yes. It was a lot.
Yeah. And it's consistent too. You notice it wasn't a one-time thing.
No, dude. And also, we are missing quite a few. We are missing Miami Gunpla. We are missing.
Some of the regulars haven't been showing up. Yeah. So it's like if we actually get everyone in here one night, we definitely need a bigger joint.
Well, we changed the layout. Obviously you see. Yeah. Ben sees it. You guys haven't seen it yet. But
it's difficult to see with the cameras the way they're set up.
Yeah,
the layout in here is much more organized.
What we're going to do, Ben, is like along this side, all the chairs are going to go up, and we're going to go table straight down.
That would be good.
So that we can just kind of make use of this space. So it'll be interesting nonetheless. So we got that coming up on Thursday, Tuesday, $10 Tuesdays. So all that good stuff, guys. So getting into the meat and potatoes of stuff, I always like to go. I made a run to our Oriental markets to decide what we need here at Flynn's. We ran out of some noodles and some Ramoon stuff and some Pocky stuff and some Hello Panda stuff. So I picked us up 2 treats for today. One spicy, one sweet. So that's why I kind of did it. So the first one is brought to you by, I can't really pronounce the name. It says hot chicken flavor. So why don't you show that in camera 2. See what we're going to snack on today. So camera 2 is going live here, and oh, it's gone. It's gone. What the heck? All right, so here we go. Camera 2. Camera 2. Oh my gosh, is it gone? There we go. Oh, yay. All right. Thank God. All right, there you go. So here we go. So this is the hot snack. Back it out a little. Oh, no, you got the Gundam there.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, no, don't apologize. All right, so something a little more spicy. I don't know what this is going to taste like. I can't really taste it.
I hope. I
like
spicy stuff.
Spicy. And then this one, the other one we have, something sweet. Rice snack. Those look, I don't know, they look kind of yummy. So I was like, you know what? I'll grab those 2. And don't let me forget, I have something in the refrigerator that we have to try before we leave.
Okay.
But it's refrigerated, so we can't have it out here. I'll leave it as a mystery.
All
so
right.
you want to open it up, and you got your cup here, I got my cup here, and then we'll just kind of share. Don't worry, guys. We use hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff before we started opening. And we got to move stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, Jessica, I'm building RN. I got to go back and build with y'all. Yes, Jess, you do need to. Shmoo, minimum 20 builders this Thursday. Heck yes. And also, guys, as we're opening this up, we do have beer and wine now.
Oh, heck yes.
So that's Ben.
Yeah, last Thursday I was building a Gundam model while I was drinking cider.
Yep, and we have some different ones coming, and we have sake coming it should be here hopefully by Thursday. Sake coming as well. So we have these. If we want more, we can always have more. All right, so let's give each one a shot. So let's see what this tastes like. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. The spiciness is like at the end. You can taste it at the end.
Yeah,
the back
it's
of
a
your
little
thumb.
sweet at first, and then whew, you get a little bit of heat.
Yeah,
You
they're
okay?
not bad. They're not bad at all.
These are pretty good.
Very good.
I'm always a fan of the spicy
We'll
snacks.
mention those, and then they should be good.
And these ones are like honey.
These are good. They're definitely different.
Yeah, it's like a honey taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Very good.
Good snack choices this week.
Yay! All right, remember, guys, we have something at the end that I'm going to bust out that I haven't totally even been about that I have here. But anyways, continuing on. So we have some questions coming up. So, Landon Martini, how can you afford to keep your shop open, especially right now? Well, I had an interview this morning with a podcast called Small Talk here at Flynn's, and we're kind of talking about the same thing. And it goes first and foremost always to the community. It goes to the Flynns family. And the Flynns family is really, truly what keeps us going the entire time. Without the Flynns family in the community, we're absolutely nothing. And really, when you're running a business, it can never be about yourself. It always has to be about other people and what you can provide to them, what they want. Mm-hmm. And during this time, we have been able to stay open by the graces of God, and our Flynns family has been super, super supportive. And then also, we're not going to go into a lot of details about it, but we try to keep our overhead as low as possible. Mm-hmm. A lot of businesses have very high overhead, and what I mean by overhead is, your rent is high, your utilities are high, right. Your bills are high. In general, think rent on a typical space can, for those of you who don't know, I know this stuff because I'm into real estate, I'm a realtor and all that kind of stuff. So, rent on a space like this size is typically, anywhere from $3 to $5, maybe $4 a square foot annually. Right. So this is 1,600 square feet, round it to 2,000, make numbers easy. At $4 a square foot, that's $8,000 a month. Right. In rent, not including CAM, which is common area maintenance, which could be 3 to 4% of your rent annually as well.
Mm-hmm. And then electricity for running all these arcade machines.
Exactly, electricity and all that kind of stuff, and then the payments for the machines that we're still paying off, and then build out debt, all this kind of stuff. So we're definitely keeping that as low, or we have kept that as low as possible by or being conscious of keeping that as low as possible. Mm-hmm. So if you keep that as low as possible, that's what's really kept us going this entire time. And once again, the support. Hey, Will, could you move that camera right there? Just kind of bend it this way, like tilt it so I'm in it. Little that way. No. Kind of just move the camera. Yeah, there you go. There, perfect, dude. So really, no, I'm back out.
Put it right back.
So you moved it when you did it. So keep going a little bit. No, this way. That way,
Turn.
that way. There you go. Nope, that way. All right, there you go. Stop.
Okay,
perfect. So that's how we really got it. Graces of God and our Flynns family, like Ben and Sean and Varun and Jess and Chris and Ray and Space Wizard and Roxy and Craig, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's how we did it, Lyndon, and it's how we'll continue to do it. We're a juggernaut, freaking through walls, one wall after the other. Exactly, and also the big thing too is like embracing what sets us apart.
Right.
We do a lot. You
guys do a lot. The arcade, the cosplay stuff, the model kits, the D&D stuff.
Yeah, tabletop gaming.
Tabletop gaming, the card games, and the bar now.
Yeah.
That's the other big thing. Diversify.
There you go. Exactly. Ben's got it. Diversify. So it's going to be definitely, that's the key. So Sean says, so I hope, Lyndon, that answered your question. Sean, I'll be bringing more Warhammer stuff along with some books about it. Man, you just want to get us into Warhammer.
He's going to be the guy that's always there to sit and say, hey, you know what would be cool? Buying some Warhammer minis.
Yeah, well, does PhD sell Warhammer minis? Does PhD sell Warhammer minis?
Oh, no, I didn't see any on there, but we'll have to look into that in the future.
But yeah, I don't want to get...
Games Workshop is very particular about where they sell their stuff. I do know that.
They do, because also even Citadel, you'd have to get the Citadel displays and all that kind of stuff.
It's only on shops they approve of. It's like you have to go through a rigorous process for it.
I remember that. So, and also, Sean says, also another kit to give away. Ooh. He's going to bring another kit to give away. So, guys, you heard it here. First and foremost, we're going to be giving away another kit via thanks to Sean this Thursday. I'll probably give the kit away about 9 o'clock. Usually people 9:30ish. People are usually here that time.
Right.
So, and remember, guys, the build night is totally free to attend. Just bring your kits, and of course, we have. We always appreciate when you guys purchase snacks or drinks. And then once again, you see here, Senpai's at it. Join the Flynns Gundam Hangar Club.
Oh yes.
So join that club. T-shirts are being finalized. Stickers are already made. We have the first order coming in on the 30th, and that's a perfect segue. So let's talk about Ben, because you kind of handpicked a lot of the stuff. So
yes,
Ben. But before we get there, remember, guys, when you're a part of the Gundam Club, you can order alongside of us.
Right.
So how did you feel that went smoothly? Was it decent? In the spreadsheet, once we got the kinks worked out?
The spreadsheet works very well. We're going to work out some kinks, mainly with the timing.
Okay, yes,
because we want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to get in there as early as possible, because stuff does go quickly.
Right.
And the quicker we get the list up and everyone gets their orders in, the higher the guarantee is that you're going to get it. So members of the club that are watching, keep in mind that when we do put up the list, don't wait. Jump on it as soon as you can, because stock is constantly moving.
Yeah, once again, guys, we really appreciate your patience, because it's a learning process like anything. And I think, timing is spot on. I have to be more productive in making sure that's finalized to give enough window for it. And then, like Ben had said, we just looked at the pre-orders, which we're going to show one tonight.
Right.
For December.
Right.
And by the time we look through them.
Yeah, some stuff is already, by the time you look, it's already gone. I've already gotten in the habit of checking every day just to see if stuff's updated.
So Ben is checking one of our distributors, every single day. That's good to know, though.
There was a little update today that we were looking at before, and I looked this morning, and it wasn't there. So, so there's not like a set time when things are updated. We just have to be on top of it.
Okay. All right. Well, remember, if you see any RX stuff, just go ahead and move into the cart for me. So don't even ask questions. Just move it directly. RX-78 stuff, just move it directly to the cart. At least one, so I can get one. So, all right, here we go. So, segueing in
to some of the stuff we got on order.
Exactly. Omel says, I have a small set of Warhammer that I want to finish painting and then play a game. I never played Warhammer. All right, cool. Replying to Omar, I'm still new also. Hey, I would say bring it in, guys, but once again, space is kind of limited on Thursdays to actually play a game, but I'm not opposed to the idea of maybe running a Warhammer campaign on a Thursday morning, or excuse me, not a Thursday morning.
Yeah, maybe like single squads or anything.
Yeah, on a Saturday
whole
morning.
Armies. Those things can take up the entire arcade.
It would be too much. So, all right, moving segue. So let's segue over to the screen, guys. Here we go, and I'll let Ben kind of just tell me what to do as we move through it. So, moving over, and let's go over here to that one.
All right, so this is one of the kits we got coming in. This is obviously in pretty high demand. This is one of the Hello Kitty collaboration Zaku kits that are coming out. If anyone's done the cross silhouette kits, those are the SD kits with the expandable internal frame to change the proportions. These are based on those kits, but obviously they have some extra parts thrown in there for the Hello Kitty motif. It has the regular Zaku helmet, but you have the option of having this Hello Kitty with the helmet on as well. So very cute. We made sure to put a lot of these in because I think these are going to be very popular and they're going to pretty much fly off the shelves. But we got these coming in both colors. We got the Char Commander Red with the command horn, and as well as the regular Zaku Green. So we got quite a few of these coming in. If you want to bring in your significant other, I think these are going to be very popular with them as well. I guarantee I'm going to have to grab one of each for my girlfriend or she will kill me.
Or what we could have is, that's always a good excuse to get into the hobby.
A good excuse to get into the hobby. You guys do the date night too.
Yeah, we do the date night also,
What better way to show your love than giving her a cute cat that's wearing mobile suit armor?
And then you can go ahead and buy, a handful for yourself. So
yeah, why not?
It's a nice segue. So, all right, so that's coming up, guys. Once again, this is one of the pre-orders. Ben is doing a fabulous job of tracking the pre-orders, more than I even knew about, which is great. And and we've already moved a bunch of these, and also some other, like a bunch of other. I think we have like 81 items or 81 figures in our pre-order cart right now.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff. You got to bear with us though, because some of the pre-orders are a little bit slow because of the whole COVID thing.
Yes.
But as that starts to wind down and as things return to normal, stuff's going to start coming in more frequently.
Right. And then we're going to start seeing, like, we're also getting that rhythm of the ordering pattern that we're using. We're starting to understand when stuff is moving, how it's moving, and being able to time it more appropriately.
Right.
You know, our strategy here, guys, from Ben's wisdom is have a variety and have one or two, maybe 1, 2, 3 of the variety, but have a variety as opposed to 7 of the same kit and it just sits
Right.
on the shelf all day long. Unless of course it's like the Eva or
If
it's
I see
like
stuff that's really popular, I will try to get more of them.
yeah, of course, but we're gonna try to go for variety. So when
Right.
you come in, you see something different.
Right, and I've already done a little bit of that with like the Evangelion kits, the
Yes.
Eureka 7 ones, and things like that.
Yeah, no, and then I mean the Nobel, they both
Right.
the Nobel
Those all
sold
went really
immediately,
quick.
and then the Eva sold immediately. So yeah, no, 100%. All right, moving on. So this guys is a pre-order. This is not coming in until December, I believe. December 2020 is when I thought of the release date.
Yeah, but we got quite a bit of them, so
Yeah,
we made
secured
sure
in
that
our
we
cart.
were going to get a large amount of them because we knew these were going to go fast.
Wait, I think we have like close to 10
I think we ordered 10 of each.
10 of each, I think we have, yeah. So, all right, here we go. This is coming in, guys, on the 30th. That's when PlayMod, one of our
Yes.
distributors, stated that it's coming in. That is Wednesday. So my goal is to have it here for Thursday's build night.
Yeah, everyone is going to be. I probably half the starters are going to be gone that night. But this is the Gundamhabiriyoshi. Sorry, forgive me for that.
all right.
It's one of the Iron-Blooded Orphans kits. This is the most recent one, just came out. If anyone is into Iron-Blooded Orphans and picked up the Gundam Marcosius that came out recently, this is kind of a take on that design as well. I believe they're actually the same unit, just with a different armor layout. But he comes with a different kind of weapon. He has a pile driver on the shield. The armor's quite a bit slimmed down. But this is actually from one of the Iron-Blooded Orphans side stories. I don't think this never showed up in the animation. It's just from one of the side story mangas, I believe. But a very cool design. I'm very much into the Iron-Blooded Orphans look, like the kind of sleek, almost like demonic looking suits. But like I said, newest one from Iron-Blooded Orphans, so definitely if you're into that, come in and pick this guy up. I don't think this guy's going to last very long.
Does it come in that matte? Is it a matte finish or is it like is that just?
That's a promotional image, so it's
okay.
a little bit cleaned up in that image, but it's a very new kit, so it's going to look very good right out of the box. Essentially, there's a few stickers you have to put on for this one, but overall the colors are going to look very good. You will have to do a matte coating and some
Randall.
weathering if you want to get it to look exactly like you see it in this image here.
So is it going to be like stickers? Where you think?
I believe there's some stickers on the details on the head and some parts of the legs.
Yeah,
but
maybe
it's
like
not
right
a
here,
lot.
like the gills, or no?
No, I mean like the red parts on the end of the antenna. I believe those are stickers on the kit.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean in the chat is saying he loves the inner frame for the IBO kits. Yeah, they have a very nice inner
You
frame.
can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there. It's like got the hydraulic details on it. It's very posable, and you can get a lot of good poses out of them.
And once again, this is a HG kit.
This is an HG kit, so it's 1/144 scale, and just like all the other high grades, no tools or anything needed right out of the box. Don't even need paint. You'll get color correcting stickers for the parts that don't need it.
Man, and then also like we've been noticing the injection molds, the color. I mean, it's just amazing. Like it's like you don't literally have to paint it at all.
Yeah, it's pretty much animation accurate, injection molded right out of the box.
So these are supposed to be here on Wednesday, guys. And moving down the line,
Yes, moving on to some of the bigger kits. This is one of my favorite master grades. You can just hit Control and then scroll. wheels. You wanna
okay,
make it
my
bigger.
bad. Thank you.
Control and then just scroll up. There you go.
Bam.
This is the
Hey Terry.
Master Grade Zeta Gundam version 2.0. This is a slightly older Master Grade, but I've built this one myself, and it's probably the best 1/100 scale kit of the Zeta Gundam there is. The 2.0 means that at one point they had made this kit in the past, but they returned to it later and did it with newer technology at the time, updated proportions, enhanced posability, things like that. I actually own both versions of this kit. I own the 1.0 and the 2.0. And let me tell you, the 2.0 blows the 1.0 out of the water. The Zeta Gundam Master Grade will actually transform into its Wave Rider mode, where it's like a jet form.
What?
And it has all these little locking pins that connect to one another.
So this one goes to the to the locking mode.
Yeah, it'll transform into a jet. Like you can actually see on the side of the shield there, like
Really?
the little square peg on the
Yeah,
shield.
sorry, yes, right here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it.
everything locks together really securely. So when you do transform it, nothing flops around. There's no loose parts.
Dang.
It's a very, very solid model kit.
And so it's a master grade. It's a fairly larger kit.
It's a larger kit. Look more complicated than your average high grade, and for a master grade, this is a pretty complex kit because of the transformation mechanism. But still, you don't need any advanced tools or anything. I don't think there's any color correcting stickers for this kit at all. Everything's pretty much injected in the right color. But it does come with a lot of decals and things you can see on the model kit as well. So if you want to go up with the detail, you will have to do some decals and things like that.
Beautiful.
But if you're a fan of Zeta Gundam, I think this is pretty much as good as the Zeta Gundam's ever going to look in a 1/100 scale.
Awesome. So this is coming also, guys, on the 30th. And last but sure, once again, this is not everything, guys. We just chose a handful.
This is just a selection of things I picked out to show you guys on the stream.
Exactly. Oh!
And also for some of the new guys, I ordered some more of the petite guys. These are the little bear suits from Build Fighters. These are very simple kits. Pretty much just 2 runners of parts, a couple stickers, and a thing of polycaps. And you can put these together in a couple minutes. These are really great for young kids if they come in, or for girls for their first model kit, things like that. I mean, I can personally vouch for that. My girlfriend has, I think, every single color of these guys that have ever come out.
And we ordered a couple colors.
Yeah, we got these ones, I believe, in blue as well.
I think so.
I think it was just the red and blue they had available.
Yes,
but I made sure to get some of everything they had available.
Awesome. So, guys, we have these kits. These are just a handful. We have a couple. So, Randall says, but whoa, you can actually transform it. Oh, referring. He's like, that's dope. So, yes, referring to this master grade.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
The Zeta has a really, really nice transformation as well. The design is old. This is from an anime in the 80s.
Okay.
But it's pretty much like the perfect Gundam transformation, in my opinion. Because you kind of see, like with Transformers and stuff, when stuff turns into a jet, the kind of robot's just hanging off the bottom of it.
Yes.
Not so with the Zeta Gundam. Like the shield totally folds around it. The legs have boosters that come out. The arms fold away. The chest actually splits open and the head sinks into it. It's a really complex, really neat transformation.
So, guys, yes, we have all these coming through. And so, Terry, for Girls Indeed, I just audibly gasped at it.
Yes.
Yeah, so Terry. Yeah. It's a super cute kit. I mean, I actually picked up, you know what? What was that one, the purple one that I like that I always talk about?
From Sakura Wars.
The one that has like the swords, right? Yeah, that one's really cool. What's it called?
Those are the Kobukais.
Spell it for me.
Kobu Tai. Yeah.
Like that?
Kobu.
Yeah.
Kai.
Oh, Kai. K.
Yes.
I.
K-A-I.
Oh, K-A-I. Okay, I'm not a very good speller. Kobukai. Yeah, but
you're going to get movies and stuff.
So
Put in
Gundam?
space Sakura Wars.
Space?
Sakura Wars.
Oh, S-A.
K.
K.
U.
U.
A-R.
A-R.
Wars.
Wars. I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about.
Go.
There you go. Of course, it shows us the pictures of the anime.
Well, no, I like the girls too.
I want to show the kids. Yeah.
You got the image right there on that first link.
There we go. There we go. How cool are these guys? Look at this one. This is so cool.
I actually built that one a few weekends ago.
I always thought that was kind of cool looking. So, I mean, that's always even though it's the pinkish color, I think that a lot can be done with it.
Yeah, there's 3 colors of this out. There's a pink one, a white one, and a purple one.
Right.
The pink one comes with the one sword. The purple one comes with a naginata, which is like a spear type weapon, and the white one comes with 2 katanas.
Man, imagine if someone cosplayed as this.
Oh, I that's something I would do. That would be awesome.
Imagine that'd be like hard. That'd be like a legit. That'd be a hardcore suit to wear.
I know. I've seen costumes of that.
Really?
Not in person, but I've had pictures of them on my computer from people in Japan
that have done it.
Yeah, not this one specifically, because this is actually an upgraded version of the Kobu from the recent game. But I've seen cosplays of the original Kobus from the first games.
Yeah, and I love the rivets and everything like that. It's like very.
It's very steampunk. In the story, it's like it's basically a suit of armor that's powered by magic and steam power, and the shrine maidens wear them to fight off demons and invaders and that kind of thing.
Yeah, Sean says very steampunk vibe. I agree. I think if someone got didn't you even add some hoses and stuff to it or no?
You can actually see the hoses on there coming out of the shoulder.
Yeah, right there.
The hoses on this guy are actually fabric.
Oh, okay, that's why you had it. So if someone took the time, man, you can make this look really, really cool. I mean, it could be a lot of damage, a
I've
lot
got
of
my
weathering.
cosplay workshop coming together too, so pretty soon I'm going to have cosplay stuff coming up.
Awesome. So we can do some cosplay stuff, like a thing at your place in the garage or whatever the case may be. Awesome. Cool, guys. Well, just wanted to show you guys some of the kits we have coming. Once again, the 30th is when they should be here by. Of course, everything permitting if the weather holds up and if transport and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it coincides perfectly. That was not planned on purpose that it will be here, hopefully, for the build night.
Right.
And like I said, I have a feeling usually when we make our Gundam run, we're out pretty quickly because everybody is
Once
here.
you guys see the thing go up on Instagram or Facebook,
Yes.
wherever you put up the ad,
Yes.
if you guys are local, don't wait.
No, right when we open, show up.
I mean, we're not just saying that to blow smoke at you.
No,
Because the Evangelions, the Nobels, they were just the second you open the box, there was like 3 people at the door, like looking in there saying, "Are you open yet?"
They're like,
It's nuts.
they're like in their house just doing something. All of a sudden, they stop.
I'm glad there are fans, but I think everyone's also going a little stir crazy.
Yes, yes, it was crazy. I mean, people, it was legit. Like that night, yeah, it was a Tuesday night. I remember it. That was Tuesday night, and dude, I had a couple people already here ready to buy them.
Yep.
Not like I opened at 5. They
It's
came in.
it's that way when you put it up on Instagram. People are just waiting.
Yeah.
And right now, like I said, everyone's at home. Some people don't have much to do, so they're just like, I need a model kit stat, or I'm going to go crazy.
Also, that kind of points to London's question about how we rode the wave. Is like we talked about just variety coming.
I told you, like my sister's hobby store in California, they're talking about selling it, and I was thinking, oh, is it because the COVID made it really bad? She's like, no, it's too hard to run now because sales have gone through the roof because just people are stuck at home and they want to get involved in their hobby. And they're looking to sell the company now, and
I think profits are high, so they should sell for a
profits
pretty
are
penny.
high, and they want to go retire out in the country. I can't blame them.
Should sell for a pretty penny. No,
Yes.
I agree.
Some places have made out pretty well, all things considered.
If you
with
own a
what's going on.
plexiglass company, with all the
own a plexiglass
seals and
company
everything
doing
like
well.
that.
If you're Johnson & Johnson, chances are the stocks are very high.
Oh, anyways, all right, cool guys. Randall says, also for you watchers out there and you guys want to secure some frames before Flynn's orders them, you can join the Gundam Club. Really glad I did and can't wait for the shipment to come in. Yes, Randall, that is 100% true. And also, if you're part of the Gundam Club, which is $25 a month, you get Thursdays, you can play for free entirely at the arcade. You get 10% off of the Gundam kits here and also when we put the order in. And then we also, as we begin to do more events and class, you get first dibs at that. We have the t-shirt being finalized, stickers, and all that cool stuff. And then also, we're working on segueing into what we're calling our monthly care package.
Right.
Which will be odds and ends and unique stuff we can find, you know?
Everything from supplies to stickers to all kinds of things.
Japanese snacks, who knows?
Yeah.
So just different stuff, guys. So yeah, by all means, Randall, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate that, bro. So all right, so let's segue in. I see you brought a few kits, and we have
I brought
some
in a
stuff
couple
as well.
things.
So we'll segue on over to that. Hey, it's so sorry, man. You are forgiven. We have Plamo Playmore 37 coming in from Twitch.
Yeah,
When's
that's the guy that had the
When's?
UV tape on his kits, I believe. Yeah, very cool stuff he had.
No, he's doing some killer stuff with glow tape. Go check him out, guys. It's PLAMOPAMORE 37 on Twitch. I think that's also on Instagram. Go check his stuff out. Glow tape, bro. Did you see what he's doing outside the glow tape?
Oh yeah, I started following him on Instagram because I'm gonna have to start using stuff like that on some of my costumes.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
and it retains the glow.
It shows up really, really good in videos too. Like
Yeah.
his Instagram videos look really cool.
Heck yeah. And he will be here Thursday. Awesome. All right, so moving on over to camera 2.
All right, this is one of the first kits I brought in just to show off, and this is something I'd like to get us to order in the future as well. This is the high grade Gundam Try-On. This is one of the mobile suits from Build Fighters Try. That's the second series in Build Fighters. And you can just tell by the look, this is not the typical Gundam. This looks more like something out of the 70s, like the super robots like Mazinger or things like Gao Gai Gar or all those kind of animes. And in the show, it was kind of a throwback to that, like the builder. Like he's kind of unorthodox, like he does strange builds. Like, remember the girl kit I brought in? Mm-hmm. This is the guy that built that. So he builds strange model kits. So this one he built was this combiner robot, very much in the throwback to like the 70s super robot anime.
Heck yeah.
And
like
everyone,
with the dragon on the lion.
yeah,
the lion
the lion
or
on
tiger.
the chest. And everyone sees it come up in the show, and they're like, "What? Why does it transform? That seems like it would make the model kit weak." And he's like, it's not about how strong the model kit is. It's about your heart that went into it."
I agree with that.
And in the show, it's insanely powerful because it basically has the power of the 3 robots that combine it all in one. So it's a very strong suit.
And you guys can see that the tip of the sword, the tip is
goes
so
way
big,
off the
way
camera.
off the camera. You can't even see
Hang
it. Like
on,
if you tilt it. I mean, that's look at that. Look at that, guys.
That sword's about as big as the suit is itself.
Yes, and it's fallen a couple times because it's so heavy. But
so it's based on the Double Zeta Gundam because
Okay.
all the kits in that show are based on some other kit.
right.
So there's a lot of parts in here from the high grade Double Zeta Gundam, but there's also a lot of new parts. Obviously, most obvious is the lion face in the chest and on the back, the rest of the body. All these suits that like the robots that make this up, the 3 different ones, you can take them apart and separate them into the 3 different animals, which is
Really?
yes. You have the eagle, the lion, and then you have the crab for the torso.
So you can take this model apart.
You could take this apart and separate it into its different animal pieces. The only thing is, because this is a high grade, you will need to swap out some interchangeable parts to make it work. Like you need to swap out a few pieces. But you can display it separated into its different forms.
Just like a legit, like I think a Megazord.
Yeah, it's like a full-on transformer, very very much like a Megazord. But the other thing to keep in mind is there are quite a few color correcting stickers on this one.
Yeah, you can
Most
kinda see.
notably are the eyes on the lion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that.
And these yellow markings on the shields on either side are in stickers. So you will need to do a little bit of sticker work on this guy. There's also a little bit of sticker on the end of the sword there around the beak of the eagle. But a very, very cool kit. I haven't done any detail on him other than to add a little bit of detail to the head around the cannon on the eye, on the forehead there, as well as I sharpened up the crest on the head. But a very cool kit. I definitely want to get some more of these if they come in. This is probably my favorite kit from Build Fighters. I think it's such a cool design. I love retro anime. I love super robots. Eventually, I need to paint this guy up in like the Gao color scheme because he's very much with a line in the chest, a throwback to Gao.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, but that's one I brought
Beautiful
in
kit,
to
beautiful
check
kit.
out.
Well, I'll let you segue. So we have guys also with these kits. I mean, it's so cool to see those retro throwbacks with the colors, the design, and it's just I don't know.
I love it when it shows up in the show too, and it does the transformation in like the super robot style sequence. You see the
Does it have,
audience
like,
watch.
ching? Like-
Yeah,
like
it does.
those
It does that, and
things.
like it poses, and like the logo of the suit shows up. Like it's try on 3, and everyone in the stands is watching, and they're just like this. What the heck? They can't even wrap their minds around it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. All right, so segueing over, we got something a little more beefier.
This is one I actually bought from you guys a little while ago.
Okay, cool. I didn't even know we had it. So
I was
that's a good
staring at
thing.
it for a little while, and I was debating, hemming and hawing about it.
That's a good man. It's so good that I don't know the kits we have because you guys are picking out what you think the other
Yeah.
crew will need. That's great.
This is
Dude, that's killer, bro.
This is the high grade Sarah V Gundam from Gundam 00. Sarah V. All the Gundams in this show are named after angels,
Right,
so
right,
that's where
right.
the name comes from. But this is basically the heavy armored bruiser unit of the Gundam team in that show. And you can see there's these lighter, kind of dark blue parts added on. Later on in the show, they get an armor upgrade and weapons additionals. And this is that kit that comes with those additional armor and weapons. So he's got these extra cannons on his waist and these extra shield pods on his lower legs and shoulder. And you can see, you can actually open up these shield pods to have like the little yellow of the shield generator showing out from underneath. But I like this design a lot. I love it especially because he's got that other suit hanging off.
Yeah, I
his
saw
back.
that. I saw that on the back. The helmet's there.
Yeah, in the show, he's actually carrying another mobile suit on his back, and it can jump off and attack separately. On
Did they have a separate pilot, or is it like a drone?
it's like a drone. It's like he's controlling it remotely. But you can see the arms up here, the legs down here. Unfortunately, on this kit, the backpack does not fully transform into that additional suit. You can buy a separate kit of just this suit, and then that transforms, and you can put the backpack there. But they also have a version that's like an all red, like when it's powered up to get both. So they do kind of sucker you on that, where you got to buy 2 kits. But it's still very cool, I think. It's probably my favorite design from Gundam 00 is the Sarah V, because I like the big fat units, I guess. But I also like it because he's got these other cannons on his knees.
So we got a couple questions. So Terry, yes, I do agree. The colors on that one are pretty killer. Sean, I got the little dude on the back. Haha.
Yes, the seraphim on the back is a very cool suit.
Sean says, "I'll give you mine, Ben." Okay, come on,
Ooh,
he'll
yes.
take it. Omel.
Very least, bring it in so I can pose them together for them all combined.
And then we have Omel Crossbone Gundam Mao was my favorite from the first season.
Crossbone Gundam Mao. Yes,
Mao.
it's basically a Crossbone Gundam, like that high grade, the real grade one you did,
Right.
mixed with an X Gundam, which is the one with the big X-shaped wings with the satellite gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mao is one of the other characters in the show, and they
Isn't
all
he the
kind of
dictator of China too?
Sorry.
Isn't he dictator of China also?
Well, yeah. Ain't around no more though.
Or
so.
People's Republic, what are they called?
Don't mention Taiwan, or stream will get freaking canned like the Hololive guys. But yeah, but all the characters in the show have their own different building styles, and it comes out in their builds. Like Mao likes heavy firepower, so he tends to build ones with satellite cannons and things like that.
So do these people live in a society where just money is non-existent and they just kind of like build what they want to build?
Well, the main character in the show, his mother owns like a hobby store, so that's where he gets all his models from. He like works behind the counter at the hobby store.
Okay.
And Mao in the show is like such a renowned builder that people pay him to build model kits. Like there's one part of the show where he's just like traveling across the country, and he's paying for his rides just by building them a model kit while he's in the cab of the car with them.
Man, all right. Well, that's the life right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of better ways to. I can't think of a better way to get across the country.
Playmore 37 MG Master Grade.
Master grade? No, this is a high grade. This is just the high grade. Unfortunately, the Sarah V does not have a master grade yet. I'm really hoping they do get around to some of these Season 2 00 suits in master grade, because I think some of them would be really cool. They are doing some of the Season 1 ones, so hopefully they'll do the Virtue next, which means these guys would be next in line, hopefully.
Cool.
But yeah, 00, very cool designs in my opinion, and especially the Virtue, the Sarah V, and the Curios are my favorites.
Awesome. And that's a high grade as well, right?
And this is a high grade kit, yes.
All right, cool. What else do we have? What other ones do we have?
Well, the other one I brought in is actually something that I figured we could segue into.
Yes.
To build. About a little high grade Leo, and I actually picked up a second one so I could start building an army.
Another one.
Yeah, for anyone that's has a Hobby Lobby nearby them, Hobby Lobby was doing a sale for all their boxed model kits for 40% off. Really? Yeah, but unfortunately they're. I don't think it was unlimited. I think there might have been a limit per person, but that included all their boxed model kits. So they have a very limited selection of Gundams.
Yes,
I mean,
they do.
pretty much all of them had Leos. That's why perfect time to pick up an army. A buddy of mine up in Ocala picked up like 3 of these guys, but at the 40% off, they're like $7 a piece. Yeah. Hard to not do it. I ended up buying a few tanks as well. So not just Gundam, all their tanks and planes and stuff were on sale as well. So I picked up another Leo with the idea of I want to do a diorama of this guy, Gundam Sandrock, cutting up 2 of these Leos. So I had to get a second Leo for that.
Guys, we have Sean says I'll bring it the next build day, awesome, which is Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Nice.
I got a story to tell you. Well, all right, Joe, by all means, man. Story to tell us, awesome. And play more. Whoa. Yes, I agree. Whoa, 100%. And so Ben has that going on. I have, if you want to take camera 2 and put it over you.
Sure.
Then I'll switch over. Kind of like do the layout real quick, guys. And you want to bring it down. Yeah, I think that works well, right?
Okay, that's where we can see both of us.
Okay, 100%. I know what we can do. We can kind of put it like that. Bring it like that.
Oh, there you go.
Alright. Hey guys, just the last little bit. So I've been working on my Zaku real grade.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, there's a lot of, I mean, for a kit that's so small, you guys can see it, for a kit that is so small, this is the size of a high grade.
Mm-hmm.
The intricacy is like, whoa. It's not, there's not a lot of, oops. Sorry guys. Thank you so much. So basically, guys, we have, I've been working on a master grade Zaku, or a real grade Zaku, which is right here. Hope you guys can hear it. Check, check. real grade Zaku right here, or Zaku 2. And so what I noticed was, having done real grade before, especially in general, real grades are great, but they're tiny, and there's usually a lot of parts, fiddly little parts of these suckers. So, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear us now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay, mic is good. Now we hear you now. Okay, cool, awesome. So real grades, obviously a lot of fun, but with all real grades, you have a lot of different pieces to it. Awesome, thanks, Randall. You have a lot of pieces to it. Here's the box. Oh, and you guys, we're actually thinking, we said something funny last time where we should have like a printout behind us. Mm-hmm. Of like just random boxes, for
the backlog.
And then when we're done, we just fold it up and put it.
There we go.
Oh no!
I already dropped something.
Ben already dropped a piece on the floor.
I got it.
He dropped it in the carpet, the carpet of death.
Super shag carpet.
Shout out to Sean too. Look at his nippers that he. This is crazy. This is like Mad Max. Like Sean made some nippers. He like literally took a pair of scissors, chopped them off, and welded razor blades to them.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
So we have those. But like we were saying, build exactly. It's like, are you ready for your castration?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I was seeing them use those, and I'm like, dude, those are giving me nightmares.
So Ben and I were talking about how it would be funny if we had a printout behind us of all the like model kits or so on and so forth of a backlog, and then obviously when the show's over, we just kind of fold it up and put it away. But I got even funnier one. What we could do is we could actually make like when people put subtle little words into like pictures and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We could make the kits like jokes. Like, like where it's like a Zaku RX-70, like make our own kits, put it by.
Just something in there to like screw with the people.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, I've never seen that kit before. Yeah, because they've never made one, Oh, that'd be so funny.
Put like a box in there for a high grade Zaccarello. They never made a Zaccarello high grade.
That would be so funny.
Box for master grade Zoc.
People, when our stream gets up to, a million people tuning in for our streams weekly, we might get, you can't, do that, you're making false claims.
If we do it long enough, Bandai will actually do it, though.
Yeah, really? You think so?
Oh, yeah. There was a joke for the longest time that they would never make a master grade of the Turn A until it happened, and everyone's like, oh, shit, what do we do now? Now what do we make a joke about?
Well, hey, I'm game for it. Bandai, of course, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, we're always looking for sponsors, it would definitely be good.
If they ever make a master grade of the G-Savior, I will eat my hat. I will eat my hat, because they don't even like to acknowledge that movie existed.
Is that a Tron? Okay.
That's that Canadian one.
So we have some questions coming in, guys. So we have Sean, you love that idea. Terry, yes, call it the FLYNN 5869.
The Flynn 69.
Like people be like, what is that? Oh, that's the Flynn 69. Which definitely, guys, stay tuned for my post on Instagram tonight. I'll be rolling out the new machine, which Ben has seen while he's sitting here.
Oh, it's pretty killer.
It's sitting here behind it, or in front of us. So be sure to tune in later on for that. It's going to be pretty killer on Instagram and Facebook. All right, so we have Varun, no HD Grublo, Grublo. Groblo.
Yeah, that's like, it's basically a submarine with arms. The 70s was a weird time.
So we got that. Oh, you know what? What the heck am I doing? I shouldn't be adding the stickers yet. I didn't build the weapons. So we also have a question here. Let's see it real quickly. So we have user. How are you guys today? We're doing very well. How are you, Ben? How's your day going?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, work was good today?
Well, Monday. You do what you can do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Get through it. I understand entirely. All right, we have. Is that a Tryon 3?
Yes, it is a Tryon 3. Someone in this chat is a man of taste.
What is the Tryon 3?
That's the Tryon 3.
Tryon 3. Oh, yes.
Someone is a man of taste.
Nice. You picked up on it. That's awesome. Yes, we were just going over the different kits Ben had brought in to show us things that he's built.
Yes, the Tryon is my favorite kit from Build Fighters.
No, I love that retro color scheme.
Even in the Gundam cell phone game, that's like one of my favorite suits to use. The second you had the chance to get it, I immediately went for it.
Yes, do any of you guys play the Gundam cell phone game?
Oh, please. If you do, start posting codes.
Simon does. I think Simon does.
Yeah, if you play the cell phone game, when you come by Build Night, exchange codes with me so we can friend up.
So TSSSSVS, always trying to try on new stuff, eh?
Oh, there you go.
I did for a while, but stopped ages ago. Money sink. No. Once, never again.
Yeah, I try to avoid the gacha mechanic as much as I can. Because I'm already into too many gacha games as it is.
Oh, is that what you guys are referring to with the gacha mechanic?
Yeah, gacha just means it's like a lottery type game. Like you pay money and you roll every now and then for new stuff. You don't have to, but if you want to get all the best stuff, chances are you have to empty out your wallet quite a bit.
Really?
I try to do free to play as often as possible.
Dang.
Because those games can get out of hand really quickly, especially if you're a person that has problems with addictions.
Yeah, debt.
I say problems with addictions as I'm sitting here building a model kit that I already owned.
It was only $7. It was only $7.
It was only $7. I can keep telling myself that like
it was only
many
$7,
times.
Ben. It was only $7. That's okay. Well, a lot of times with those gacha games, I've seen, once again, or like I call it play to win, or pay to win.
That's the one thing I will say about the Gundam one. You don't have to buy stuff to get the good units.
Really?
Like you can get by just fine through gameplay with the normal free stuff. Same thing with like FakeGo and stuff like that. Like FakeGo, you're basically just paying to have cute pictures of your waifu. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like you can get by with the free characters in that game too.
Really?
People just really get into it because they like the characters.
All right. Well,
some of them aren't even really useful in battle. They just like the way they look.
Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. You're collecting art essentially.
In FakeGo, yes, you're collecting the art of the characters, but you can use them in battle and stuff like that. But it's not like in Gundam you're actually taking direct control of the unit. So it's actually like you're driving the mobile suit around.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit different from FakeGo in that respect. They're just similar in that they both have that lottery mechanic.
With the gacha game, is it like a MMORPG? Is it like what is it?
It's not like an MMORPG because there's not really an RPG element to it, but you can play with other players and do like arena style battles and co-op and things like that as well. In FakeGo, the co-op is limited just to AI control. Like you can put characters in your roster and people can use them to help them in battle, but they're not like sitting there playing alongside with you.
Okay.
So Gundam definitely has the one-up on FakeGo in that regard, and that it's a much more interactive multiplayer experience with it.
Urt user says the only hard part of the gacha is the pilots, whose stats do matter, at least the last I played.
Yeah, the pilots are a little rough, but what I do is every time I get a free ticket, like for completing missions and things like that, I don't even try to go for parts. I just throw it at the pilot gacha, and just because of the amount of free tickets you get, I find that's the best way to do it. Because there's always going to be less pilots than there are parts to obtain. So if you throw all your free tickets at the pilots, you end up getting some good stuff. Like I already got, I don't spend any money on this game really. I've got Haman, I've got Domon, I've got Benager, I've got Allenby. I've got quite a few good pilots. So
is that how the game works? So the pilot's stats matter in the gameplay?
Because the different pilots behave in different ways. Some are better at long range fighting. Some are better up close. Mm-hmm. Some are actually supports, like they can heal. Some are defenders, like they're just tanks essentially.
Right.
And you can play them directly, but you can also have them controlled by AI in battle. And the type of pilot will determine how the AI plays, like what kind of play style it does.
Omel says, I'm playing Gundam Battle Operation, and it's play to win, or pay to win.
That game is brutal. I'll say that. I tried to play that. That's a free game on PS4, but same thing. There's a gacha mechanic where if you want to get anything good, you really do have to pay out the nose for it. And the hardest part about that game is the meta. Like the mechanics of where everyone finds the perfect build
Right,
or the perfect suit to play,
Right.
and then can exploit the maps and things like that.
What?
Those are very true in Gundam Battle Online. That game is very frustrating
Really?
because
And they don't have any moderation or anything like that?
well,
Like people moderating
there's
it?
mods and stuff like that, but the thing is, the Japanese server was open for a year before they put it out in North America. So you're essentially playing with people that had a big head start on you to begin with.
Right.
So it makes it very difficult.
That's not fair.
The real problem, I hated it, is just everyone piloting the same suits because those are the ones that are powerful and those are the ones that win. So it gets kind of boring fighting everyone that's just running around with bazookas aiming at your feet all the time.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm getting tired of getting bazooka stunned.
Well, a lot of times, like you said, you enter a game and then all of a sudden everybody has the best stuff all the time, and then what's really the point of playing a game? Is it becomes more infuriating than it really is worth it.
Yeah, I actually had like a tiny little clan going for a little while, and I had to stop playing because I'm just like, I'm getting way too frustrated with this game. And I'm already got my blood boiling constantly from World of Tanks, which is constantly making my blood pressure go through the roof. Fighting against these Russians online.
Who apparently have no time better than to play this game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't judge too much because let's face it, I'm doing the same thing.
I mean, hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Let's see. What do we got? We got if you were at a bar and the Tyron 3 was giving you those eyes, how would you break the ice?
Ooh.
What the questions?
I've never been good at bars to begin with.
Yeah.
It had to be something about some kind of super robot pun.
Yeah. Like, is that a sword in your pocket? Or are you just excited to see me?
Oh, so bad.
But with all these gotcha games, it's amazing that they keep rolling them out so often. And they keep pumping them out.
Yeah, I was actually playing Honkai as well, and I had to quit playing that because I'm just like, I can't maintain 3 of these at any one time. This is too much.
Really?
Because they're all designed too to be very demanding of your time.
Right.
The Gundam and FakeGo less so, but other ones they're just designed to keep you in the game as long as possible.
Hey Ben, do you have super glue?
Yes, I do.
Because it looks like when I put stress on this part right here, it popped.
Ooh, hang on, I can probably fix it for you.
There you go. So yeah, with the gotcha games, it's just very fascinating to see what's going on. Let's see.
Yeah, they're very much designed to keep you in the game as long as possible.
Is that hand of your is that hand of your burning red?
Hey Will, can you grab me a napkin if you don't mind?
And then Sean, I couldn't get into Gundam Operation game. Omel, but I still love the game. Sean, fair enough. Ben, do you play War Thunder?
Yes, I used to play War Thunder a lot back in the day, but I got out of it. And when I say a while back, I mean like 2013.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was before the tanks were even out in the game. War Thunder is like a big multiplayer online World War II style game.
Really?
Where people are in tanks and planes, and now they even have ships.
Dang.
But back when I was playing, it was just planes.
Dang.
But yeah, I played a lot of that. I got as far as in the German tech tree as the ME-163, which is the Comet rocket plane. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that one.
No, I'm not.
It's basically a flying coffin in real life.
Dang.
Yeah. Germany got kind of desperate and was doing all kinds of strange stuff by the end of that.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but thank you. War Thunder is a good game, but also kind of similar problems. Is like people were really abusing the meta in that. I don't know if it's still like that. It's been 7 years since I played. I'm sure it's moved on quite a bit. But right now, I just really play World of Tanks.
Just that.
Just that for now.
That's all I play right now. World of Tanks. Well, is there any, have you played, I know last time we had the build and pay night 2 nights ago, Senpai busted out the new Gundam game for...
I don't think this handle is supposed to go there. I think this is supposed to be a different one, because I think that's what was splitting.
Really? You think so? Maybe I cut, maybe it's like, maybe
I think that one's for the bazooka.
Okay, so maybe I cut it, maybe it looked too identical, you know what I'm saying? I cut the wrong one out. Very true. But Senpai up, yep, see, you're right. Senpai brought out the, what's it called? Or he let you guys play or show you how to play the new Gundam game.
Yeah, Gundam versus Max Boost.
For the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and that's just like a 2-on-2 fighting game.
Right. How was that?
That's very good. It's very good. It's very fun to watch too because all the suits have like super flashy moves, and the battles are very fast paced.
Nice.
Like in Gundam Battle Online, like the battles are more slow paced because the suits move probably a bit more how they would in real life. They're a bit slower, but because of that, like things like lag and stuff can be really annoying.
It seemed very like when I was watching them play it. When I was watching a few nights ago, man, that game just moves so quickly.
Yes, it's very very quick. Like a lot of Japanese fighting games are very much about like combos. The Gundam Max Boost one seems to be very much about not so much combos, but just timing. Like whoever can get in the opening, you can do a lot of damage because pretty much every attack has like a long cooldown. You know what I mean? So it's like if you miss, you leave yourself very wide and open.
So you have to be very strategic in the
Yeah,
shots.
so you have to make sure that whatever you do, that it's gonna connect, or else it's gonna leave you open. Like a lot of other games, it's just like once the combo starts, you can just kind of keep going.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah, it doesn't seem quite that way in the Gundam game.
Well, leave it to them. But the size-wise, it's just amazing for such a aesthetically beautiful game. The size of the game is actually very small, comparatively speaking, to like Call of Duty and stuff.
Because there's no like single player campaign. It's pretty much just a versus style game.
Yes.
Yeah. But the roster also, like if you're into Gundam, there are suits from everything in that, from side stories that never got even animated and stuff. They have mobile suits in there. So very large selection of suits to play from.
Urt user says, I wish Gundam versus Max Boost had a virtual on twin stick.
Oh my gosh, dude, Virtual On. I am a huge Virtual On fan. I have told.
What are you a fan of? What are you not a fan of?
I have told Eddie numerous times that if he gets a Virtual On machine, I'm moving into this arcade. Yeah, Virtual On. I got a pair of twin sticks at home. So, yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, you guys keep an eye open. I can maybe rebuild a cabinet or do what I have. Is it a fighter?
It's a fighting game, kind of like your Hydro Thunder cabinet.
Right.
But it's giant robots fighting each other one-on-one. And you don't control with like buttons and a single joystick. You control with two sticks like you do in Giant Robot Anime. Forward, back, left, right, jump, all those things. It's a very cool game.
Huh.
It's very Gundam inspired. Actually, like the mecha designs in it are done by Hajime Katoke, the guy that does the version KA kit.
Yes.
It was designed by the same guy.
Well, I've never seen the kit come up, or the machine come up. But hey, if we find it, you know,
I see them come up in auctions every now and then. But
Yeah,
like
but where
they
are
end
they?
up being
Like
in like California and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where are they? They're probably in California.
And you can imagine how expensive it is to transport something like the size of a Hydro Thunder machine across.
Yeah, you're
state
probably
lines.
looking at freight costs are gonna probably hit you between, $700 to $1,000 to get it here.
Yeah. Actually, I know Arcade Odyssey down
Had
in
one,
Kendall.
really?
They have one. There is an arcade down on Taft Street. Flippers, yes. They had the sequel one for the Dreamcast, but I haven't been there in ages, and they haven't been open since this whole COVID thing, so I don't know if they still have it or not.
Right. I have no clue. I do not know.
But I will tell you this: if you go to the one in Kendall, my name is in all the top spots for the time challenge. I have my name in every top spot.
Nice. Something to be proud of.
Yes.
Very cool. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so Silverback Senpai is challenging anyone who wants to face him in the game of Gundam Extreme versus Max Boost on.
I would beat you all with my Fei-En,
Open.
dude.
You just explained exactly why I wish the Gundam verse had twin stick controls because I'm a huge Virtual On fan. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have those controls.
All these people in the it's talking about Virtual On the chat. You guys are going to make me call you out. You guys, I'm going to bring my Dreamcast to the next build. And
I have a Dreamcast.
You have a Dreamcast?
I have multiple Dreamcasts.
Then I'm bringing my Virtual On copy of my twin sticks. And I'm going to make you guys put your money where your mouth is. Because I'm going to put if you're not as good as you say you are, I'm going to put you in your place.
There you go. All right, Virtual On. Here we go. This Thursday at Flynn, we'll bust out the old monitor and a Dreamcast system. Bring controllers.
Actually, you don't even need an old monitor because I got a VGA hookup on mine.
Oh, perfect. All right, so he's going to bring the whole setup. So, Silverback, let's see. I would beat you all with my Fei-En.
Yeah, he's talking smack.
All right, Urt user, come on out. You took my top speed score. I guess he user went to those places.
If it was in the one at Kendall, if you had a high score on there, you might have knocked mine out because it's been a while. But the high score I had on there was with Temjin specifically.
Nice.
But if you're going to talk about the sequel on Dreamcast, Fei Yen is my go-to. So if you want to have a Fei Yen match on the Dreamcast version,
bring it.
Let's go.
So Back Senpai says in 2022, Eddie, Will, Ben, and a few others need to take a trip to Japan and visit any place that is Gundam centric. That'd be kind of cool.
Gundam front in Tokyo.
Gundam. Well, hopefully we have people working here, so we don't have to be here all the time.
That's explaining my job why I keep leaving all the time.
We'll shut down for like a couple of weeks. Honestly, if we're going to Japan, we got to go for at least a month.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go for at least a month.
I'd end up getting trapped there, though. I'd spend all my money.
We lost him. We took him into this store. Sherry,
sold into white slavery.
Shirley, we took him into this store, and he just disappeared. He evaporated into the ground.
He just died the way he lived.
He became the part of the store, kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean. He was just there so long. I am Gundam, and Gundam is me. All right, so here we go. Seriously, I love down there. The only design that matters on Virtual On is Faye. Play more. Play more.
So many men of taste in this chat this week.
I'm so bad at the game. Varun says, I'll take that challenge.
Virtual On is one of those games where it's very hard to get good if you're playing solo because the fighting game AI was always kind of dumb.
Oh, dude, you know what? Senpai, for Thursday, if you're off in time, we should stream it.
Ooh,
because I could adapt it into the stream, so that'd be kind of cool. We'll stream it.
Yeah, can you guys stream from a Dreamcast? Do you have the stuff to do that?
Yeah, I have the converters because you need to hook into HDMI. I have the converters.
All right, so
Dreamcast is a new enough system; it should run smoothly enough, Because if the N64 can do it, or no, if the Wii can do it, Dreamcast can do it.
Yeah. Virtual On is a fighting game. Never got a ton of play in America because the reflexes for it are like very, very high, and the combat's very, very deep. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because it's not just like a 2D fighting game. Not to say that those are shallow or anything like that, but being that it's a full 3D game, there's a lot more strategy involved in those.
So we have a couple other comments. Now, what you want is the Steel Battalion. Kit Tiller 80 plus buttons.
Oh yeah,
is that an arcade machine?
Steel Battalion is a mech simulator game for the original Xbox, and the controller was about this big, had the 2 flight sticks and tons of buttons. Like you actually had to turn on your robot in the right sequence, or else you would just fall over. Like you had to turn on your generator and then turn this on, turn that on, all your actuators. The controller alone, I think, was something like $300 or $250. You've seen like the flight sticks for planes?
Of course.
It makes that look like a child's toy.
And it is for the Xbox?
Yes, and it's for the original Xbox. They're very hard to come across now, the Steel Battalion controllers.
Sean says, can I tag along Japan? Sure. You got a passport? Awesome. We're leaving tomorrow. So Flynns will be shut down for a month. Senpai, hopefully I'll be free from work on time 100%. Root user, it is intensely timing and spacing based. I'm assuming he's responding to the other game you guys were talking about.
Yes, because Virtual On is very much about the same thing as like the Gundam game, where I'm saying it's not about combos, it's about timing. Because it's almost like a situation of whoever moves first, if they leave themselves open, then the other person can capitalize.
Yeah, because you're in a robot. It's understandable.
It's all about looking for that opening. It's not about combos.
Okay. Awesome. All right, cool, guys. Well, it's about an hour and 10 minutes. The time surely does fly. We still have quite a few to work on our kits throughout the next couple streams. Will, can you get me something out of the refrigerator? Yeah, 1 second. Awesome. So, guys, I'm going to segue over. I have one of my guns built. There you go. One of my guns built.
Zaku machine gun.
The Zaku. So I got to put that aside for right now. At least he'll have a gun inside the case. And then, of course, guys, remember, Sean's going to bring some kits over, or a kit over for giveaway this Thursday. And I think Ben challenged everybody to Dreamcast. I'm taking the wages.
Yes.
So we'll see who truly comes on top.
We'll start out with a friendly match, and if things go south from there, I can't be held responsible.
We'll have to make like a little section for it. We'll figure it out for Thursday. But remember, guys, that's Thursday at 8 o'clock. And of course, you see the Gundam Hangar Club stuff. If you have ever considered joining the Gundam Hangar Club here at Flynn's, it's a really cool, and we really appreciate the support and the help. And so I wanted to end it. So, Ben, I had picked up, when I was there, I had picked up, if you want to show it in camera too. So we actually have...
It's like chocolate mochi?
Yeah, mochi. A mochi. I don't know if it's chocolate, but I figure we'll rip it in half and give it a shot.
Nice.
So mochi, a little different. If you guys have had mochi, it's the texture is definitely a little different.
Yeah,
so,
it's like rice marshmallows type stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a rice cake. User, one question, guys. Are we club members going to get an update on the kit requests? Well, if you put the kits into the actual spreadsheet, it's already there and it's already been ordered.
Yeah, those will be coming in on the 30th.
Those will be coming in on the 30th. But if you're referring to anything else, the T-shirts are coming. Trust me. I talked to the printer today, and 30th. But once again, guys, remember, communication is key. So we have a Discord.
Yes, keep an eye on the Discord.
Keep an eye on the Discord if you have questions or comments. And once again, we're kind of working and learning our way through this thing as we make progress. Keep your eyes tuned to the Discord. And also, you can feel free to stop by in person. You could call, email, text. Communication is definitely not a problem with us. I like to over-communicate. So if you're part of the group, by all means, over-communicate. Once again, guys, as we move through the process, it's going to definitely make it better and stronger each and every time. Root, I want to buy my Walker Gilliar. Super hyped for that kit. Walker
Galliant. I know that one. I think he's talking about the one from Zabungle. Another 80s anime. I think that's the one he's talking about, like the Walker Gallia.
Nice. So yeah, guys. So it's like a rice. I'll show you real quick, guys, in closing. If you haven't tried mochi, right?
I've tried mochi before.
If you guys haven't tried mochi before, I definitely say it's worth a try because it's yes, Silverback Senpai. Thank you, guys. If you haven't gotten to the exclusive chat, by all means, reach out to Silverback Senpai, one of our administrators on our Discord. The links are in our Instagram and on the thing on this chat. But mochi's rice, it's kind of like a doughy.
It's basically a mashed up doughed rice, and then they give it some kind of filling, be it ice cream, sweet bean paste, things like that. If you guys have ever done any of the events like that Murakami does, like the Hatsume Fair, they're always selling ice cream mochi.
Right.
It's probably the best thing about the events they do there, honestly. It's always really hot there, and then they give the ice cream mochi to cool off.
So it looks like red bean paste is in there. Red bean paste is in there. The texture always gets me on mochi because it's very chewy. I think someone should definitely dude, if they had these I'm surprised I haven't seen them at more cons.
At some Publix actually carry these seasonally, like in their freezer section. They have mochi.
Huh?
Some Publix, not a lot of them.
And the red bean is always a little sweeter, you know. I definitely recommend if you can get your hands on one of the sampler packs to taste the different fillings.
Yeah, like the Murakami's ones, they always summon like green tea, strawberry, and then like orange.
Yeah.
And then they have another one that's like chocolate, vanilla, etc.
100%. You know, the mochi is always different. And heck, at our last cosplay event, we had a musubi and Gaijin Taiyaki here. Mm-hmm. And they both... I was so surprised. I mean, I'm never shocked, but the musubi and the Gaijin Taiyaki, gone.
Yeah. Gaijin Taiyaki sells out everywhere I see them go.
Everywhere they go, they sell out. So for the Halloween event, I've reached out to both of them. Hopefully they'll both be in attendance. You can come out. We're going to do thematic boba. And also for those of you who like boba, we are doing boba on Saturdays now. I'm kind of toying around with that a bit. So this, I put a poll out there whether or not to do raspberry or strawberry this Saturday. So I think strawberry is in the lead. So playing around with different boba teas. Of course, we'll have Thai tea and milk tea and all that kind of cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll have, let's see if there's any last few. Club. Randall, yeah, they'll have like mango or other flavor mochi at some Publixes. Yeah, that's true. Thursday boba, no. I don't know. that's boba is so difficult to make. It's so time consuming to do it right. I may make a little batch for everybody here, but I can't promise anything because that takes me a long time to make. Terry's Team Strawberry. Yes.
Team Mango for the win, man.
Mango, really? I didn't even
Mango.
think about mango.
Mango's the best one in my opinion.
Really? Mango?
Yeah, the mango ice cream mochi.
I've never thought about making mango one.
It's really
All right,
good.
so that'll be for next week's poll. All right, guys, cool. Well, we've taken an hour and 17 minutes and 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds of your time and your day. We really appreciate you tuning in.
I'm excited for build night. I want to beat some guys in virtual on now.
You know what we should do? This is what we should do, guys. This is what we should do. I guarantee you, anybody who plays that game has some kits in their backlog. Bring a kit as a wager.
Oh.
Bring a kit as a wager. Put your money where your mouth is. Bring a kit as a wager. Put it on the table.
I'll walk away with like a mountain of kiss to work on. I don't want that.
Put it on the table.
I got enough stuff to work on.
Put it on the table. Put your money where your mouth is. Come out, have a couple of drinks, or maybe I might even make boba. I don't know if I'm feeling up to it that particular day. Come out. Join the fun, guys. It's always on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock to about midnight, and so it's always a good time.
I'll be there like, I think I remember how to play this game. What's a Dreamcast? And then the second the kid goes on the table, just like,
yeah, exactly. Eye of the tiger.
Exactly.
Don't. And then all of a sudden, you got like, you're like, oh, I got to go to the restroom. You get like sweatbands on. You get like changing into short shorts.
Like a headband on.
Short
ready
shorts.
To go.
You're wearing a shirt for it, like, oh, you're like a sleeper, like a sleeper car,
Look, I was so into virtual on in high school. I had I was in art classes. I had the giant portfolio, and I drew a giant version of the Tangram Eye, which is like the logo for the game.
Now I'm going to have to really start calling in some favors if I can find the cabinet.
Oratorio Tangram. Yeah, that's right. That's the one.
Well, hey, if I can find the cabinet, maybe we'll do a group buy. Yeah, everybody donates in for it to get it here. You know
what? I got some little virtual on guys, like little action figures and stuff. Maybe I'll bring one of them and put one of them up for like an impromptu tournament. Because virtual on merchandise is hard to find.
Exactly. Yes, it is. I'll have to make some calls, see who's out there who has one these days. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for your time. Uber, where can they find you if they want to talk to you or meet you or?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as Uberscosplay. And like we said before, I'm usually here on Thursday nights. If I'm not building model kits, I'm poning scrubs in Virtual On or Oratorio Tangram.
Yes.
So one or the other.
And you can find them, guys. His information is always below. Uberscosplay on Facebook and Instagram. Our information is always there. Flynn's Gaming FL. Also, guys, with the bar and the beer and wine stuff, I've created a separate Instagram just so I can kind of cater to that world a little differently. Right. That's the Pink Elephant or Pink Elephant FL. Also from Gundam.
Yes.
It is the...
when you guys get that reference, let us know.
Yes. We kind of taken our own little twist on it. So Pink Elephant, be sure to follow that on Instagram. And really appreciate you guys tuning in. Next week, we're going to start hopefully continuing with this, if not working on a homemade paint booth, if we can get the time for it.
We want to get some supplies together and show you guys how you guys can make a spray booth of your own on a simple budget with just stuff you can get like at Home Depot and that kind of thing.
And we'll kind of begin also modifying and painting the Gundam Mega size.
We want to do the mega size up as the Flynn's Custom.
Exactly, the Flynn's Custom. So really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Terry, great stream tonight. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate you being part of the Flynns family. As always, we love you all very much. Hope you have a great rest of the evening. And if we can ever be of assistance, remember, tomorrow is $10 Tuesdays here at Flynn's. We have our Halloween event on October 24th. From 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. We're going to be doing things a little differently. Cosplay contests, boba tea, giveaways, cotton candy, popcorn, face painting. And this is totally all ages welcome, family friendly. And so we hope to see you guys soon. Wish you all the best, and we will catch you guys later.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Oh, man, good.